Yo, what's up, family? It's King Leon X, the Human Liberator. I appreciate y'all being patient with me. Today is the first day that I'm launching my self-motivation, self-mastery series called Take Charge of Your Life. Okay, I was experiencing some technical difficulties with the phone lines today. Okay, the phone lines were not in my favor, so I decided to just stream live and just make sure that the first call, I didn't want to go too far past 12 o'clock before I started it. So I want to make sure that y'all know that I am here for y'all. I want y'all to make sure that y'all are aware that we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of things to accomplish. We have a lot of positive places to go. Again, if you're tuning in live, this is Take Charge of Your Life. The phone lines are not in my favor right now, and so I'm just gonna go live from Facebook, and I intend on making sure that I have my phone lines available every single Take Charge of Your Life episode from here on out. So it's funny because the first point that I wanted to address is just the point of just starting, just get into action, just start. My phone lines was messing up, right? I'm like, damn, this is the big day, this is the big moment. And what do you know? Murphy's Law comes like it always comes. But what am I here to do is to be prepared and to be an example of not being perfect, but someone who is committed to his personal growth, committed to becoming his greatest version, committed to certain results. And so while I'm looking at my phone, I'm trying to figure out the phone lines. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to record these calls and stuff like that. And then I look at the first thing on my notes to give y'all, and what does it say? Just start. That's crazy, because I was gonna tell y'all to, no matter where you are and no matter where you're at in your life, that everything's not gonna be perfect. All the ducats aren't gonna be in alignment. You know what I mean? You just have to start wherever you are and then expand from there. If you don't start from where you are, then first off, you don't believe this. That's a self-confidence issue. That's a self-image issue. Okay, for someone to just sit exactly where they're at and complain instead of acting to make a difference, to get a different result. So it reminds me of this story, right? So it's like this old man. He's sitting on a rocking chair, you feel me, on his porch, smoking a pipe, and he has his dog there, and his dog is just howling. It's just like howling, but it's not like barking aggressively. It's just howling like it's in pain. It's just, just howling. However dogs howl. I don't know. That might have been a wolf, but anyway. The dog's just howling. This guy walks past, and then he hears the dog. He's like, damn, that's annoying. And then when he comes back again from the store, he hears the dog still making that same noise. He asks the owner. He's like, yo, owner, like, what's up with your dog? Like, is your dog all right? He's like, oh, my. He takes a hit of his pipe. He's like, oh, my dog? Yeah. My dog is just laying on a nail. My dog's laying on a nail. That's why it's making all this noise. The dog's just howling, just sitting there howling. The most annoying sound that you could think of. The owner's like, the dog's just sitting on a nail. The man's like, why is the dog just sitting on a nail? Why don't he just move? Instead of doing all that howling, making all that noise, why don't he just move off the nail? And then the owner said, I guess it doesn't hurt bad enough yet. Said, I guess it don't hurt bad enough yet. And then, so I said that story to relate to your life, or how my life was years ago, when I would rather complain than take responsibility. Right? We oftentimes see people all over, especially a platform like social media, complaining. They're Facebooking their problems. They don't face their problems. They Facebook their problems. It's time to take charge of our lives. Take charge of our days, take charge of our mind. We have to start exactly where we are, with what we have. And think about this. There's 3 billion people to reach. I know that my story, my message ain't going to resonate with everybody. You feel me? I speak from spirit to spirit. You know what I mean? Not everybody got spirit to begin with, first off. and then not everybody got the same bloodline or the same type of energy and frequency in which I'm on. You know, people who resonate with my message, they're the chosen. Like they're leaders. They feel it in them that it's just something that monumental that they're meant to do. It's something monumental in them that they haven't even began to investigate. And here, I'm here to help you, not teach you anything, but help you explore yourself, nothing more. Help you expand your awareness to the limitless possibilities of your future. But you have to start, and you have to start where you are. You know what I mean? And expand. There's 3 billion black people on the planet, 3 billion people to reach. You know what I mean? And not every black person gonna be on the same page about everything ever. We're the most diverse creature on the planet, right? We have the most diverse philosophies, the most diverse language. We just have to get a few central ideas, a few central systems, a few central processes, a few central strategies to increase the overall quality of life for the whole entire collective. And when I say increase the overall quality of life, I'm speaking in a social, economic, political, spiritual, right? I believe we could fit all things in life through social, economic, political, spiritual. Again, if you're just tuning in, my phone lines is down today, but I'm not going to stop that from making sure that you get this message, all right? I like the idea of having phone lines because I like being on having the phone lines available so I could get in tune with callers and stuff like that. But anyway, you have to take charge of your life. Take charge of your day. Take charge of your mind. Take charge of your mental attitude. I'm not here to say that I have all the answers. I'm not here to say none of that. But what I'm here to say is that I live out my goals and dreams. I'm here to say that I systematically decided what I was going to do and what my life is going to be, and I'm living that. I'm here to say that I have sound health. I'm here to say that I have peace of mind. I'm here to say that I have freedom from fear and worry. I'm here to say that I have harmony in my human relationships. I'm here to say that I'm engaged in a labor of love. I'm here to say that I have capacity for applied faith. I'm here to say that I'm willing to share my blessings with others. I'm here to say that I'm learning complete self-discipline. I'm here to say that I'm on my way to material riches of my own choice and quantity. I'm here to say that I have an open mind on all subjects towards all people. You know, I'm here to say that I have a positive mental attitude. I'm here to say that I'm freeing myself from fear. I'm here to say that I have wisdom to understand people, and that's systematically, okay? Because I didn't have these things before. I didn't have the thoughts that I have now, okay? I used to do some wild, crazy shit. You know what I mean? The same stuff that a lot of y'all probably done, or a lot of our peers who are dead or in jail for life have done. You know, I've been to jail 10 times and I beat 2 felonies. But guess what? I still have taken charge of my life years ago, right? I still work corporate America. I still travel across the world. I've still been to 7 countries. I've still been to 42 different states. And so I've taken charge of my life and taken charge of my day to make sure that I can be an example of what it looked like when someone is just living fully comfortably in their own skin. You know what I mean? Not here to prove anything, not here to defend anything, not here to protect anything but the black woman and child. So take charge of your life. That's the name of the series. Take charge of your day. Okay? Take charge of your mind. Right? And when it comes about taking charge of your mind, we have to take charge of our mental attitude, right? Because you can have all the things in the world, all the success in the world, all the knowledge in the world, all the information in the world, all the resources in the world. But if you don't have a positive mental attitude, then nothing will be good enough. Nothing will be good enough. You'll always be a pessimist. Instead of watching the beautiful sunset, you see the specks on the window, right? What a poor, lonely, confused, frustrating life for the pessimist. Full of fear, full of worry, full of frustration, full of discouragement, full of doubt, full of envy, full of jealousy, full of hatred. It's okay to experience these things because it's a totality of life, but it's where do you want to reside? It's what you think about 51% of the time matters most. Your dominant mood or feeling. It's which side are you on 51% of the time, fam? Are you on health, wealth, success, love, peace, forgiveness? I can, I will, I must make my dreams come true? Are you on the side of complaining? Are you on the side of, I don't know, I just don't know. I'm so hopeless. Which side are you on? It's okay to experience all of these feelings. This is life. This is a holistic experience. But which side are you at 51% of the time? Okay, and I'm here to guide and assist you in investigating the possibilities of your limitless future, because the only limitations you have is the one you set up in your own mind or you allow others to set up for you. All right. So when we talk about taking charge of your life and taking charge of your day and taking charge of your mind and taking charge of your mental attitude and making positive deposits into your mental memory bank, okay, and withdrawing positive experiences and positive memories from your memory bank instead of depositing negative ones and negative withdrawals. It's like two wolves. Whichever wolf you feed, you got a positive wolf, you got a negative wolf. You got a wolf named Mr. Triumph, and you got a wolf named Mr. Defeat. Whichever wolf you feed more is the one that's gonna be the strongest. And so if you're not consciously sowing positive, constructive seeds and feeding Mr. Triumph, then you're automatically, due to your neglect, whether unconscious or unconscious, you automatically get the ills of life. Fear, worry, frustration, discouragement, poverty, superstition, jealousy, all of these things. Because, but check this out. Just as readily as you can make a withdrawal and deposit to Mr. Defeat, you can just as readily make a withdrawal or deposit from Mr. Triumph. Every time you want to do something, right when I was about to make this call, right when I was about to start my Take Charge of Your Life, because I'm going to do these joints Monday through Friday, period, right? This is my public service, because I got information for the people, all right? Monday through Friday at 12, I got something to do, all right? And that's making sure that people can get that midday information to help them maybe spark something in them to learn more, do more, dream more, become more, right? So it's like we're our only enemy. We're our own obstacle. We live in a world of cause and effect, all right? Cause and effect. That means when I say that we live in a world of cause and effect, like, because we understand that. We heard that before. Hold up. We live in a world of cause and effect. That means that your physical reality right now is a result. Right? Your physical reality right now is a result of your past thoughts and actions. Period. If you would have thought different things in the past and you've done different things in the past, you would be in a different situation today. Period. Can we agree? Right? Hey, if I would have made a different decision, if I would have had different thoughts and made different decisions in the past, would I be in the exact same place I am right now? No. The place I'm in right now is a result. It's a result of my past thoughts, actions, feelings. Period. Okay? So, that means our physical reality right now is a result. Your weight is a result. Your mental attitude, result. Your bank account, result. Your living conditions, result. Your relationship with your children, result. Your legacy and level of influence, result. Your health is a result. Your inability to keep promises to yourself, that's a result. That lack of self-discipline, result. Your self-love or lack thereof, your self-image, these are results. We live in a world of cause and effect. If we would have thought different things, had different situations, and had different experiences, we would be in a completely different situation today. Which is why I know that compassion is the force that holds everything together. Compassion. Because if I was you and I lived the life you lived, came out the womb that you was in, had the same exact experiences that you had, and the same thoughts, then I would be you. I would do the same shit you do. So be kind, for everyone is fighting a hard battle. Alright? But when it comes to the bottom line, you have to choose what type of life that you want. There's no money bag. Yo, trust me, I've been waiting. The money bag is not coming, my nigga. There's no fucking, you're not about to wake up and it's not the movie like Wanted. You're not about to wake up and see fucking multi-million dollars in your bank account without doing nothing. But guess what? It's also your right to be rich. It's also your right to experience abundance. It's also your right to take charge of your life, take responsibility for the space that you occupy as an individual, become your greatest version so you can add the greatest assets so you can become the greatest asset to the collective. You can add the greatest value to the collective. There's some ideas in you, dreams in you, goals in you, things inside of you that will never come to fruition until you take charge of your life. Take charge and stop allowing I don't know to be an answer. It's very simple to replace I don't know with I'm learning. I don't know with I'm learning how to. How easy is that? Guess what? If I wanted to play the piano, right? I could easily say, oh, I don't know how to play the piano, right? But guess what? If someone said, yo, on New Year's we'll pay you $1 million, we'll pay you $1 million to execute this song. You feel me? For the orchestra. Shit, I'm learning how to play the piano. You wouldn't need any motivation then, right? It's like, oh yeah, you wouldn't say you don't know then. It's like, so think about this. Because I'm talking about practical, simple strategies, processes that you can implement today that will increase the quality of your life. That will. Proven results. Switch I don't know to I'm learning. I don't know to I'm learning how to. Every single time that you feel yourself getting say, yo, I don't know how to do this. Say, you're going to remember me because this is a trigger. This is neuro-linguistic programming right here. This is the neuroscience of maximum achievement. Okay? We are habitual creatures. And so we got to tap in and do certain things to reprogram ourselves. So anytime this will increase the quality of your life so much you have no idea. Every single time that you think or feel to say I don't know, say I'm learning how to. It's like I don't know how to do this. Instead of saying I don't know how to do this, say I'm learning how to do this. Right? Instead of saying I don't know the answer, it's like I can get the answer. I know how to get the answer. The answer might not be important enough for me to get it. Some shit is like certain things are not worthy of our time, study, information, and thought. People who don't have definiteness of purpose allow their thoughts to be controlled by external forces. Anything that comes up can take their time, effort, money, and attention. Because they are a wandering generality. They have no direction, no vision. They have no idea what's coming. They have no idea where they intend to go. They're just winging it. And you can wing it and survive, but that's how you end up like these bums. You feel me? On the street asking me for change. You feel me? They didn't plan to be there. They just didn't plan not to be there. You feel me? And my mom used to always say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So we live in a world of results. We live in a world of cause and effect. Think about this. If you would have thought different things in the past and done different things in the past, you would be in a different situation today. Period. So that means all you have to do is plant new seeds to get different results. It's like you would have totally different results and be in a totally different situation if you would have thought different things in the past and done different things. So your thoughts and actions, feelings and emotions, your thoughts, actions, feelings, emotions right now are creating this same talk for yourself in the future. So you have to take charge of your life. You have to take charge, take responsibility, take accountability, and make sure that these thoughts, these actions, these feelings, and these emotions are of some constructive value. That these thoughts, actions, feelings, emotions are deliberate to create deliberate results. Or else you end up like 98% of people. 96% of people who are 65 and over make less than $10,000 a year. And it's really, that's being gracious. That's really like less than $6,000, less than $6,000 a year. Because they've spent their whole life with someone else in charge. The only schedule that they went by is the one that their job gave them. Oftentimes, how many of you go by a schedule outside the one that Charlie gives you, that Mr. Charlie gives you? These are serious talks. These are the things that we need to be considering, family. These are the things that we need to be discussing. I will have the phone lines open for all the rest of my Take Charge of Your Life series videos, because I want to speak to the people, even if it's just one person, because at the end of the day, any video, any call is liable to be listened to or watched a million times. You know what I mean? So anyway, we must investigate this seriously. Our physical reality is nothing but the total sum or the total accumulation of our past experiences, of our past thoughts and actions. We live in a world of cause and effect. The reason most people stay average is because they take no responsibility over this truth. They take no accountability for their actions. They take no accountability for their thoughts, feelings, and emotions, which produce their results. This is the last point, because it's almost 12:30. I'm going from 12 to 12:30 every Monday through Friday. Nothing but life, nothing but truth, nothing but value, nothing but strategies that you can implement on a daily basis to increase the overall quality of your life. We live in 4 worlds at once. This is where I'm going to start tomorrow's video. We live in 4 worlds at once. Mental, spiritual, emotional, and then physical. Okay? So we have been programmed to biasly think that the only world that we're living in is within the physical world, but I'm live streaming to you through the world that's unseen. Right? It's so much more going on than what we see. And what we see is a result. Every single thing that we see is a result. This glass is a result. The liquid inside of this glass is a result. This notebook is a result. These words on this paper is a result. Everything starts as thought. It starts in the world that's unseen. It starts in the world that's unseen. And through a systematic process, it becomes seen. It becomes visible. All of these things are the results. We live in a world of cause and effect. We live in a world of cause and results. We live in a world of reaping and sowing. We live in a world of thoughts and actions. Your thoughts are going to create your beliefs. Your beliefs are going to determine your action. Your actions are going to determine your habits. Your habits are going to determine your character. Your character is going to determine your destiny. This is scientific. Thoughts, beliefs, actions, habits, character, destiny. If you want to control someone's destiny, control their thoughts and beliefs. Let me ask you, who has been the major provider of many of your thoughts, beliefs, and opinions? And if these things are not original thoughts, you can pretty much determine your destiny from your current situation, your past thoughts and actions, your current thoughts and actions.
If you would have acted differently in the past and done different things, you would be in a different situation. If you continue to do what you're doing now, then 10 years from now, you're going to be in the same situation or worse. I mean, that's scientific. So, get to the root of your beliefs. Get to your philosophy. That's the first call, the first place where you need to increase the overall quality of your life. The reason most people stay average is because they do not take conscious responsibility of this truth. Most people blame and deflect. You ask them why they're not, hey, you're however old, and you're not, why you're not doing well. You live in America. They'll say because of this, this. Oh, the white man. They'll say, oh, my job, or oh, environment, oh. All this blame list. You have to rid yourself of the blame list. Most people blame and deflect. Only when you take full accountability and full responsibility for your thoughts, actions, and results, and you commit yourself to planting new seeds to change the undesirable results, only then will you experience the benefits that I experienced, which sound health, peace of mind, freedom from fear and worry, harmony in human relationships, capacity for faith, willingness to share one's blessings, engaged in the labor of love, complete self-discipline, material riches of my own choice and quantity, or knowing how to get that. You know what I'm talking about? Positive mental attitude, harmony in my human relationships, an open mind towards all subjects and all people. You feel me? And the wisdom to understand people, right? I'm engaged. I'm active. I've taken charge of my life. I've taken charge of my day. I've taken charge of my mind and my mental attitude. All right? It's King Leon X. I'm about to wrap it up for y'all. This is the first episode of Take Charge of Your Life. Because people got to know that I'm multifaceted. I'm an author as well. Plus I got album, on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Tidal, all these different places. Plus you can go to my website, King Leon X, and cop up. And be right back here tomorrow at the same place, and on the phone lines. I promise I'm gonna have the phone lines on. And I'm gonna end this video right here with one of my favorite songs off my album called Follow Your Dreams.
I'll put the black woman first and the black child first, cause I'm a black man and I know my family's worth. I already broke the curse, self-love heals the hurt. I did a lot of dirt, so until I'm in the dirt, I'ma put in work. Productivity, eye on the prize. My why gives me energy. Haters try to limit me, but I know my divinity. Infiltrate the industry and bring these crackers misery. Self-mastery, black billionaire tendency. Slave to good habits, self-doubt is the enemy. My only enemy is in the inner me. Self-limited beliefs and some thoughts I think. Breaking invisible chains, I'm almost free. So rewrite history. Quotable is every word I speak. Notable is every goal I reach. Don't follow me, follow your dreams.
Don't follow me, follow your dreams. Don't follow me, follow your dreams.
Don't follow me, follow